Next. In this unit already we completed this up to this topic using the edit text control. Okay, next topic is the choosing options with checkbox. Choosing options with checkbox. In this Android, the checkbox is a type of two-state button. Two-state button means here two-state button means either unchecked or checked. Either checked or unchecked. Here we can say it is type of on switch, on or off. Here we can say it is type of, it is look like here on or off switch. It can be toggled by the users. Here we should use this checkbox when presenting a group of selected options. Selected options. Here in this checkbox, here presenting a group of selected options here, it is not, they are not mutually exclusive. They are not mutually exclusive. Here in this button, it is the parent of the checkbox class. Here compound button is the parent class of checkbox class. Compound button is the parent class of checkbox class. Here you have to choose the options in checkbox only. For example, is there any I have to apply in application? How to apply the apply the application details. Here in that application we have checkboxes. You have to click. You have to tick on that checkbox. You have to select on that checkbox. Means is there, for example, you take a gender, male or female, two checkboxes. It is checked or unchecked. Here is only it's on or off switch. It can be toggled by the users. You should use this checkbox present a group of the selected options also. For that users, it is not mutually exclusive. Here this is the compound button. It is the parent class of checkbox class. Next, in this choosing options here, these are checkboxes. Checkbox like this. Here in this small text button, small button, radio button, checkbox like this, square shape. Checkbox is like this, square shape. You have to check. You have to check or unchecked, means on or off like this. Here, for example, you take this in Android phone. You have to select a programming language. Android, Java, PHP. Android, Java, PHP. That's just checkbox example. You have to check. You have to tick. You have to select any one of the programming language. Here toggle button like this. Toggle button. This is the switch on or off. This is the image button. This is the image view. Next. Android, there is a lot of usage of checkbox. Here in Android, there is a lot of usage of checkbox here. Here, for example, to take this survey in Android app, we have list few options. We can list few options and allow user to choose using checkbox. You have to use the by using the checkbox. We can have a list of options. Allow means here how to allow to choose that option. To choose that option means how to select that option here. Here the user will simply check these checkboxes rather than their own option is edit text. Edit text. Here another very common use of the checkbox is remember me option in login form. You remember me option in login form. You have to remember. You have to apply the or you have to register in any app in the login form is there. That time we have some checkbox. Remember me option. Remember me option. This is one of the common use of checkbox. Common use of the checkbox here. Next, for example, here this is the in XML code. We have code like this. Here checkbox code in XML, extensible markup language, means checkbox Android ID means identity ID attribute. You have to simple checkbox. You have to use the simple checkbox. Wrap content width height. This is the simple checkbox. This is the image. We code like this. This is the image in Android phone. In Android ID equal to @ plus ID or simple checkbox. Android layout width equal to wrap content. Android layout height equal wrap content. Android text equal to simple checkbox like this. Simple checkbox. Next, by choosing options in checkbox, we are having some of the attributes. Here we can check the current state of a checkbox. It is programmatic by using the isChecked method. isChecked method. We check the current state of a checkbox programmatically by using isChecked method. Here, this method returns a Boolean value either true or false. This method returns a Boolean value either true or false. If checkbox checked, then it returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. Here, this method returns a Boolean value either true or false. Here, if a checkbox is checked, then it is returns true. Otherwise, it returns false. Here, this is the below the we have some example code for the current state of the checkbox. Current state of the checkbox. This is the code. How to this is the initial code for the checkbox. Initiate a checkbox. Simple checkbox equal to checkbox. Find view by ID. How to find view by ID equal to r.id dot simple checkbox. You have to check this. You have to find view by ID r.id dot simple checkbox. Here current state of a checkbox is true or false. Current state of checkbox is true or false. Here this is the Boolean checkbox state equal to simple checkbox dot is checked here. You have to by using this method how to use this checkbox. Next, in here how to configure a checkbox. We are using the attributes. These are the important attributes of the checkbox in XML file layout. Here first attribute is ID. Here ID is an attribute is used to uniquely identify a checkbox. Here we set a ID of image button like this. Checkbox Android ID equal to plus ID simple checkbox Android layout width equal to wrap content Android layout height content and text equal to simple checkbox. This is the ID used to uniquely identify a checkbox. These are the first one. First is the ID. Important attributes to configure a checkbox. In XML file layout. Second one is checked here. Here checked, it is an attribute of checkbox used to set the current state of a checkbox. Here checked it is an attribute of checkbox. It is used to set the current state of a checkbox. Here the value should be true or false, where Here true shows the checked state and false shows the unchecked state of a checkbox. Here in this checked, it is an attribute of checkbox used to set the current state of a checkbox. Here in this, the value should be true or false. The value should be true or false, where true shows the checked state and false shows the unchecked state of a checkbox here. Here the default value of checked attribute is false. The default value of checked attribute is false. Here we also set current state in programmatically. Here the default value of checked attribute is false. We can also set the current state programmatically. Here this is the code. We have to set true value for checked and that attribute that sets the current state to be checked here. This is the example code. We set true value for checked an attribute that sets the current state to checked here. Here checkbox Android ID equal to simple checkbox. Here Android layout width equal to wrap content. Android layout height equal to wrap content. Android text equal to simple checkbox. Android check equal to how to set the current state of the how to set the current state of the checkbox. How to write the code like this. How to true. This is the true value for the checked attribute. It sets the current state to be like this. Checkbox Android ID attribute equal to at the rate of plus ID simple checkbox Android layout width equal to wrap Android layout height equal to wrap content. Next Android text equal to simple checkbox. Next Android checked equal to true. You have to get the true. Next you have to set the current state of a checkbox. Next you have to set the current state of checkbox in Java class. How to set the current state of a checkbox in Java class. Before is here, how to check the current state to be in XML layout. In XML layout here, this is the setting current state of checkbox in Java class. Here below we set the current state of checkbox in Java class here. How to add on create function after set content view. Here how to add on create function after set content view. Here we set the current state of a checkbox in Java class. How to add in add in on create function after set content view. Means here you have to initiate a checkbox simple checkbox equal to checkbox. How to initiate a checkbox simple checkbox equal to checkbox here. How to find view by ID r.id dot simple checkbox. You have to set the current state of the checkbox simple checkbox dot set checked. How to set checked means you get the true. Another time you get the true here. Here add how to on create function. How to add the on create function after set content view. After set content, for example here initiate a checkbox simple checkbox equal to checkbox. This is find view by ID. Find view by ID or ID. Here to simple checkbox. You have to say the current state of a checkbox simple checkbox dot set checked true. Here checked in checkbox. This is the image for this checked in checkbox here. Here checkbox testing. We give a checkbox simple checkbox tick. Give the tick means I give the tick means checked means that's why I got here checked equal to true. Here I didn't give tick there in this checkbox. Here false. I get the false here. Checkbox testing. This is the checkbox testing. This is a simple checking. Simple checking. You gave the here tick. Tick for simple checkbox. You gave the checked equal true. Otherwise, it is false. Otherwise, it didn't give the tick on that checkbox. The checked equal to false. Checked equal to false. Next one is the gravity. Next one is gravity. Here the gravity attribute, it is an optional attribute which is used to control the alignment of the text in checkbox. Here gravity it is an optional attribute which is used to control the alignment of the text in checkbox. Checkbox like left, right, center, top, bottom. Left, right, center, top, bottom. Here give the center vertical, center horizontal, etc. Center vertical, center horizontal, etc. Here below we have to set the right and center vertical gravity for the text of a checkbox. Here we set the right and center vertical gravity for the text of a checkbox here. This is the code for the gravity. This is the code for gravity. This is the optional attribute. This is the optional attribute. It is used to control the alignment of the text in the checkbox like right, left, center, top, bottom. This is the gravity. This is the code for the gravity. Checkbox Android ID equal to @ +id simple checkbox. Android layout width equal to fill parent. Next, Android layout height equal to wrap content. Android text equal to simple. Give the Android text is a simple checkbox. Simple checkbox. You have to Android checked equal true. Android checked equal true. Here Android dot gravity equal to right. Android dot gravity equal to right. Center vertical. Center vertical. Next, gravity of the checkbox. Gravity of the checkbox. Now to Android gravity equal right or center vertical. Next, have gravity of the checkbox. This is the image for the above code. This is the image of the for above code gravity in checkbox. Checkbox testing. Checkbox testing. This is the you have to tick the simple checkbox. Gravity equal to right or center vertical. Right or center vertical. This is the gravity in checkbox. It is optional. It is optional. Next third one is the text. Next one is third one is the text. Text attribute is used to text in a checkbox. Here text attribute is used to set the text in a checkbox. We can set the text in XML as well as in the Java class also. Here text attribute is used to set the text in a checkbox. Set the text in XML as well as in Java class. Here this is the example code with the text in the checkbox. How to set the text in the checkbox using this code by using text in XML and as well as Java class. Here we take the text attribute of checkbox. Text attribute of checkbox for checkbox. Text attribute of checkbox for a checkbox. Here checkbox Android equal to @+ id. Have to give the simple checkbox. Next, Android layout width equal to wrap content. Android layout height equal to wrap content here. Here Android checked equal to true. Android text equal to text attribute of checkbox. Text attribute of checkbox here. You have to display the text of the checkbox. Display the text of the checkbox. Next, it is used to set the text in a checkbox. It is used to set the text in a checkbox. How to set the text? This is programmer name is Java class. Here have to add on create function after set content view. Have to add on create after set here. Here you have to initiate the checkbox, checkbox, simple checkbox equal to checkbox. Here you have to initiate the checkbox here. Checkbox, simple checkbox equal to checkbox. Next, find view by ID. Find view by ID of find view by ID or r.id dot simple checkbox. You have to display the text of the checkbox. You have displayed the text of the checkbox. You have to give the simple checkbox dot set text. Simple checkbox dot set text. And give the attribute text attribute of checkbox. Text attribute of checkbox. This is the setting text in checkbox by using in the Java class. By using in the Java class. This is the for the above. This is the checkbox. Checkbox texting means text attribute of checkbox. Text attribute of checkbox. You give the tick. This is the checkbox, no? Checkbox texting. Checkbox testing. We give the text attribute of checkbox, no? Here text equal to text attribute of checkbox. Text attribute of check. This is the image for the above code. Next attribute is already we completed gravity. Next one text. Next one is text color. Next one is text color. Here to set the text color of a checkbox. Text color of a checkbox. Here value it is a form of RGB, RGB, RGBB, RGGBB like this. Here we set it red color. We set a red color display text of a checkbox. Here we set the red color for the display text of a checkbox. Here Android ID at the rate of plus ID simple checkbox. Simple checkbox. Next Android layout width equal to wrap content. Next Android layout equal to wrap content. Android text equal to text is red. Text is red color. Text is red color. Here Android text color equal to some color here red color. Next Android check equal to true. Here red color for the text of a checkbox. Red color for the text of a checkbox here. Here this is the code for the how to set the red color for the display text of a checkbox. Displayed of a checkbox. Next. Next, we get the simple sample code in Java. This is the setting text color box in Java class. How to setting text color in checkbox in Java class. Here we set the text color of a checkbox programmatically. Here we set the text color of a checkbox programmatically. Here how to add by using this function on create function after set content view. Here add on create function after set content view. Checkbox simple checkbox. Here find view by ID r.id dot simple checkbox. Here view by ID. How to find view by ID method r.id simple checkbox. In this checkbox, you have to display the red color. Red color is displayed. Red color for displayed. You have to text simple checkbox dot set text color dot red. We get the red color in the in that box, checkbox. This is the image view. This is the image. Text color in checkbox. Checkbox in color. Text in red color. Text in red color. Color equal to code like this. Ash 0 0. Ash 0 0. Text color is in red color. Next. Next attribute is ID. Second attribute is gravity. Next third attribute is text. Next fourth attribute is text color. Next fifth attribute is text color. First one is ID. Next second one is gravity. Third one is text. Fourth one is text color. Next fifth one is second one is checkbox in Java class. Next text size. Next one is text size. One is ID, second one is gravity, third one is text, next fourth one is text color, next one is text size. Text size. This attribute is used to set the size of text of a checkbox. This attribute is used to set the size of text of a checkbox. Text of a checkbox. Here we can set the text size in SP. We can set the text size in SP. SP means scale independent pixel. Scale independent pixel or density pixel or density pixel. Here this text size this attribute is used to set the size of text of a checkbox. Size of text of a checkbox. We can set the text size in SP. Scale independent pixel. Scale independent pixel or DP. DP means density. Means density pixel here. This is the example we have to set the 20 SP size for the text of a checkbox. 20 SP size for the text of a checkbox. Means here scale pixel here. This is the code. This is the code. Here checkbox Android ID equal to plus ID to give simple checkbox. Android layout width equal to wrap content. Android layout height equal to wrap content. Android text equal to give the text here. Text size attribute of checkbox. Here Android text color equal to some color. Next Android checked equal to false. Android checked equal to false here. Here we give this is the example code. We have to set the 20 SP size for the text of a checkbox. Text of a checkbox 20 SP. SP means here scale independent pixel. Scale independent pixel is the code. Checkbox Android ID equal to @ plus ID simple checkbox. Next Android equal to wrap content. Next Android layout equal to height equal to wrap content. Android text equal to text size attribute of this checkbox of. Next Android text color equal to here color. We give the some color here code color. Next Android checked equal to false. Android checked equal to false. Next text size. Text size completed. Next first one is ID. Second one is this is the image ma. How to set the text size of a checkbox in Java class. Text size of the how to set the text size of the checkbox in a Java class. Here like this, we have to add the onCreate function. We are using the onCreate function after the set content view. Set content view here. Here this is the simple checkbox. Simple checkbox here. How to find the here find view by ID. R dot ID checkbox, simple checkbox. R dot ID simple checkbox. Have to set the 20 SP displayed text. Have to set the 20 SP displayed text. Here how text size here. Have to give the simple checkbox dot text set text size of 20. Have to give the set text size of 20. For example, we give 40 SP means we give the dot set text size of 40. How to change this argument? Set text size method. Here how to set text size of a checkbox in Java class. Here is the image for the how to set the text size. How to text size. Checkbox texting text size attribute of check text size equal to 20 SP means you have to display text size. Next attribute is text. Next attribute is text style. Next, this is this style attribute. It is used to set the text style of the text of a checkbox. This attribute is used to set the text style of the text of a checkbox. Here, the possible text styles are bold, italic, and normal. Bold, italic, and normal. Here we need to use two or more styles for text view. Then we are this operator, this or operator. It is used for that. It is used for that. We have to use two or more styles for a text view. We have to use two or more styles for a text view. We use the or operator is used for that. Here only one text style we use na. On that time we no need to use this operator. No need to use operator. Here this is the code. Further, have to set the text of a checkbox. Means here we set the bold and italic. Means we give the two text styles of our text. We have to give the here two text styles for text, bold and italic for text of a checkbox. Here checkbox Android ID equal to @ plus ID simple checkbox. Android layout width equal to wrap content. Next, Android layout height equal to wrap content. Android text equal text style. Android text equal to text style. Next, attribute of checkbox. Attribute of checkbox. We give the attribute of checkbox. We give the some color. Android text color equal to some code here. For example, we give red color. We give for code here. Red color code. We give the another color. We give for another code. How to start the colors code start. Color code start with hash. Here you have to give the Android text size equal to 20 SP. Have to Android checked equal to false. Means here Android text style equal to bold or italic. Bold or italic means here we gave the two or more styles for the text view. We are using this or operator. Next. Next. This is the image. This is the image for the text style in Android. Here we give the here checkbox texting. Here text style attribute of checkbox. We give the color here, some code is some code. That code is blue color. Here the code is called the blue color here. We give the text style attribute of checkbox. Give the checkbox here. Text style like bold or italic. Bold or italic. That is the text style. First attribute is ID. Second attribute gravity. Next third attribute is text. Fourth attribute is text color. Attribute is text size. Next attribute is text. Next text style. Next text style. Text color. Text size. Next text style. Next one is next. Eighth attribute is here background. Eighth attribute is background. It is used to set the background of a checkbox. This attribute is used to set the background of a checkbox. Here we can set a color or a drawable in the background of a checkbox. Here we can set a color or drawable in the background of a checkbox. Here below we set the background or white color of the display text of a checkbox. Here you have to set the black color for the background, white color for the display text of a checkbox. Here you have to see the code for this. Checkbox Android ID equal to ID simple checkbox. First you have to create the checkbox. After that we give the layout for that, width, height. Next we give the Android, give the text size. Next we give the text color. Next we give the text size 20 sp. Next we give the text style bold or italic. Next we have to check the Android checked equal to give the black color hash 0. 3 zeros is the background of the background for the background of a checkbox. Here Android text. Here another point I give here. For white color, black color for background. White color is here white color I give for text size. Text size. Here white color for the display text of a checkbox. Here we set the black color for the background, means the code is 4 zeros. It is 4 zeros. White color for the display text of a checkbox. We give the white color. White color for the display text is hash FFFF.